Welcome back, everyone, to the Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, and we are here at the start of Year 5. So what are we going to be doing this episode? We're going to be briefly going over the regular season stats, doing the awards, looking to see who won what, doing the NHL draft. We're going to be looking at who retired, and of course, we're going to take a look at who we got to re-sign in the next episode. But of course, I also want to show you guys possible replacements for Jack Johnson, because that was the big thing I was seeing in the comment section, was get rid of Jack Johnson. We need a defensive defenseman in the top 4 because that penalty kill was so bad, right? So we're gonna look for one of those, and so that's what we're gonna be doing this episode. So I'm gonna start off with the stats here, just a brief overview. I'm not gonna go in depth. That was one of the big comments were to trade Jack Johnson, which I agree with, because he is getting older, and we do need a defensive defenseman to help that dreadful penalty kill of last year. And other comments were saying trade Kirby Reichel. Not so sure about that one yet. Some were saying trade what's his name, Jordan Eberle. So we'll look at all this shit at the end of this, right after the draft and shit. But I'm just gonna go down to like 65 points or so. Well, I grab a drink, and then that means in the next episode we will do some of those trades after we look. There's Jordan Eberle. He only had 19 goals, I suppose. That's why you guys were saying that. So that means next episode we will actually re-sign players and look at who we could possibly get, right? Oh, I went past 65, wow. And we will also take a look and see who went up and who went down, right? That's pretty important. I like to see that. I know you guys love that. The second episode of the offseason is kind of bare minimum of content compared to this episode. Do a lot more here. Alright, so here's some stats. Where's awards? Alright. Awards. Let's see. So, I already saw this. I already looked at all this earlier. But the Boston Bruins won the Stanley Cup. So, a team we lost to. Finally, an Eastern team won the Stanley Cup. So, that means since 2010 to 2019, there's only been 3 different Stanley Cup champions. Think about it. I'm starting at 2010 here. So, Chicago, Boston, LA, Chicago, LA, Chicago, LA, Boston. So, it's pretty fucked up. But, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just sim. Nashville won the Presidents after we won it for 2 straight years. Minnesota went to the Stanley Cup Finals this year, and they lost in Game 7, I saw, to Boston. So, Patrick Kane won the Art Ross because he had more goals. I expected that. But Connor McDavid won the Hart in his second year, so that's pretty good. Hamilton, second consecutive Norris. Kane with the Lady Byng. Maggie with the Calder. Rask with the Conn Smythe. Schneider dethrones Bobrovsky for a Vezina. William M. Jennings, Rene, and Harding. Olsen wins the Bill Masterton. Crosby with the Selk, whatever. Lindsay goes to Kane. Maurice Richard goes to Stamkos. And in the AHL, the Adirondack Flames won back-to-back Calder Cups, so that's a first, I do believe. That'd be a first. Back-to-back Calders. Alright. Because there's been different winners all over in our AHL sim, but, with the NHL, not so much, right? So here's the Prospects game. Sim through this. I'm trying to think of other comments that were there. Some of you guys were saying trade Erickson. Still looking at that. I'm thinking I'm just gonna record this episode today, this first part of the offseason. So then, after I show you guys our candidates for our new top 4 defensemen to replace Johnson. We have to re-sign Johnson. That's one thing. So after we re-sign him, we'll trade him. So I'll just record this episode so then you guys can see the top candidates for a top 4 defensive defenseman. And I'll show you guys top right wingers to replace Eberle if that's what you guys really want. So I'll show those 2 things at the end here, and I'll take a day or 2 and just let you guys debate in the comment section over that. I was going to record the full offseason now, but then I just thought, you know what? Let's just wait, right? Gotta let you guys get your opinions on those defensive defensemen. Because I just don't want one with low discipline. That's my thing. Good defensive category, high discipline, though. Relatively high. So, who retired here? We got Vermette. Tootin retired. We traded him. Boston, Fleischmann, Dorsett went out with their Stanley Cup rings. Hudler, Stage and Weidman. Brad Richards. Hartnell. He ended his career in Colorado. All right. Vanek, Pominville. They lost Vanek and Pominville. Wow. Plekanec. Molson, Boychuk, Garbett, Gotch, Klitzum, Marlowe, Greening, Bomeister, Lupel. Alright. Justin Williams. He's a free agent. Must have been low overall. There we go. Craig Anderson's done. That's good. So, Anderson, Ward, Howard, Montoya, Rene, and Lundqvist. Rene and Lundqvist. Wow. Okay, they're done. There's 2 elite goaltenders that are gone. So they don't have Lundqvist anymore. So hopefully if we do end up playing New York Rangers in a playoff round, we'll beat them. Because we played them a couple times so far. So here we go. The draft. We have the 25th overall pick. I didn't even see the rankings. Forgot to do that. I scout it, though, to sim up to here. I did scout prior. I scouted in a lot of different places. Alright, so I don't need the first overall pick, so I'm gonna write down what teams though. What teams were top 5? So Arizona, again. I still have the other years written here, last year's. So Arizona had the 2nd pick last year. Vancouver. All right, seeing if there's similar top 5s. Detroit, Calgary, and LA. So, only one team is the same from last year in the top 5, and that was Arizona. So we'll take a look at those teams. No one else interesting there. So let's see. What can we get in the first round here? See, they stole all the people I scouted. This guy's projected to go in the 2nd round, but he's 4.5 stars, so he's most likely 4.5 star red. That would make sense to me, unless he's a steal. I don't know. See, honestly though, we don't really need to draft anymore. In a sense, we don't need to go for the first overall pick or top 10 pick. So you know what? Just because we can, let's just take this guy because he's guaranteed 4.5, even if it's red. Daniel Sprong was 4.5 red, right? And we've seen him become great things. So let's just take this guy. Let's just take him. I don't know. I don't care if it's a mistake or not. The other guys might have better potential, but that's what I see. I see a good player there, so let's take him. Playmaker, he's 20 years old, so that's probably not the best, but, you know, just trying to get through this draft, man, you know. 2nd round picks. We just got a playmaker. An offensive defenseman wouldn't be bad. 2-way defender. Is there any goalies? I don't think we really need a goalie, but just looking. Alright, you know what? We're going to take Craig Manning, the offensive defenseman, in the 2nd round here. And we have another pick. So we take the left wing power forward, or the 2-way defender. I'm going to go with the power forward. Let's get a power forward in there. Get some players here we could trade. These players could help the Jack Johnson deal go through. And Jordan Eberle deal. Oh shit, I hit B. Fuck me. I always do that. I hit B. Jeez. Alright, 5th round. We finally have a pick. Who are we going to take here? Another offensive defenseman? You know what? We're just going to go with the two-way forward. Another pick here, 6th round. And another two-way forward. Why not? And we have a 7th round pick. Let us draft. Is there anyone hilarious here? Just something completely dumb. Auto-generated name. Alright, you know what? We shall go with the right-wing sniper, Abby Boulin. Alright, so here's the draft. So we got the draft out of the way, the awards, the stats, the retiring. We just got to look at who we got to re-sign now and take a look at where Eberle and Johnson could go. We know Johnson is definitely going to be traded, but Eberle, I'm still on the fence about him. I'm still debating about that, right? So I'm not sure if he's going anywhere, but Jack Johnson definitely is. So let's take a look and see these prospects here, the top 5 picks, and ours. And then we'll get into that. The overall spike hasn't kicked in yet, so we'll have to see what happens, right? So we got to re-sign Aaron Ekblad. That's a big one. Reichel we have to re-sign. Eberle. Ooh. How much does Eberle want? Because I just... ooh. He wants a lot of money. That's bad. Does Reichel want a lot of money? Oh. Yeah, Reichel wants a lot of money too. I'm not going to like seeing this one either, am I? Oh my god. They want a lot of money. Shit. Well, Jack Johnson's going to go, but I mean... Holy shit, we have a lot of people to re-sign. Some big names too. Oh, we're going to have a problem here. Yeah, Eberle's probably going to have to go because he didn't produce, and now I've officially decided. Eberle's got to go. His contract is too big, and he didn't produce that much. So we'll look for someone in the right wing position, or left wing, you know. We just need a winger to replace Eberle. We'll take a look at that, and we'll also take a look at the best defensive defenseman. So that should free up about $12 million, right? Until we get new players. So we have to re-sign Eberle, though, in order to trade him. Because we don't just want to drop him into free agency. We got a lot of... next episode is going to be a lot of re-signing. Alright, so I also showed you guys there everyone that needs to be re-signed. So leave your opinions on that as well. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you again quickly. Leave your opinions. Who should be dropped? Who shouldn't be re-signed, right? Just show you all this. A lot of players need to be re-signed on this team. So, yeah, you can have your opinions when we look at the possible trade destinations for Johnson and Eberle. And who should we just let go to save money, right? Kirby Reichel, he could be traded, I guess. I was thinking, nah, not him. Let's put him on the third line, but... a lot of these guys want a lot of money, so I don't know. It's going to be a huge debate in the comment section. See, there's... oh, fuck, we still can't go to trade negotiations. See, that's the problem. Can't go to trade negotiations. I knew this would happen. You have to wait till afterwards, because that's where we'd have the best chance of seeing who's the best, defensive defenseman, best right wingers. So, that's pretty annoying. So, you know what? We will wait till the next episode. We'll wait till next episode to decide where Johnson and Eberle's futures are, since I have a chance to show you guys there. So, once again, I have to apologize because I said the whole episode I would show you guys that, where they could possibly go, but we can't, because I want to use the trading block for it, because that gives me the most accurate information, and so I don't forget about anybody in the league, just to see who I can get. So we'll wait till next episode to do that. And right now we'll just end it off by looking at our picks and the top picks. And yeah, I guess I can record the next episode after this. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Gonna be a lot of re-signing. So Sutter was 4.5 star, 74 overall playmaker. See, that was a good pick. That was a good pick right there. This kid might just stay on the team. That's a good pick. That was a good one. Hopefully he becomes something. I think we should keep him. Power forward, offensive defenseman. A couple other guys here we drafted. Alright. So, let's go to Arizona. Who'd they get? They got this kid, 70 overall. Alright. That was the first overall pick. Then Vancouver. Oh, whoops. Vancouver got Datsuk. Detroit. They got McDermott. Alright. Calgary. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Calgary must have taken a goalie. Yep, they took a 59 overall. Alright. Yeah, they kind of need a goalie. Looks like. Yeah. LA now. They're the final top 5 team. And they took Bork. They took Chuck Bork, a power forward 4-star. That's it. Wow. I think we even got a better player than that. All right. Well then. So, since I can't show you guys who we could possibly get, I don't want to go through every team. So, once again, I apologize. We'll have to see where Jack Johnson, Jordan Eberle could end up in the next episode. So I'll record that now. That one, I'm warning you, it'll probably be pretty long considering we have to re-sign everyone. And then look through all those players. And I will get your guys' opinion in the next episode where Jack Johnson, Jordan Eberle, and possibly Reichel could end up, right? What we could get for them. So, yeah. We also get to see the free agents in next episode, too. So, I apologize once again. I'm just saying that so many times now because, again, I promised something and it doesn't happen, right? I promised you I would see who we could get, but this stupid trade thing didn't open up, and I thought it would. So I have to apologize for not using a face cam like in the playoffs because that didn't work. Now I have to apologize for this because I hyped something up and it didn't come through, right? I couldn't do it. So, anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. I'll record it right now. And hopefully these will go up. One today, this one will go up on Friday, and then the next one will go up Saturday, right? So, anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.